Dimitri Young collection. I know we were talking about that. Speak a little bit about how crazy that is, and like the foresight of that guy to be able to do what is really a super genius move at the time.
I've heard about it, just through the years and stuff like that. But when I looked at this dude's collection of all the gems this guy has, I mean, like Clemente, like PSA 10s, and Hank, Hammer and Hank PSA. It's just, it's amazing that all these years, I remember him was a good ball player. I never really knew when they said he collected. In my mind, he was like, oh, that's cool. He's a collector, whatever. I didn't know the extent of this man's collection. And I'm like, when they sold at auction, this dude's cards, I mean, like Clemente's, I think sold for like $430. You know what I'm saying? Hank was like $350. Now it's just like, but the dude has gems, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I listen, we got to go and look at what the dude sold. If you look at the whole list, amazing, man. Amazing. Look at this dude. Dude was a hell of a hitter, too. I'll tell you that much.
If you look, I mean, Ernie Banks rookie and a PSA 10.
Sure.
Harmon Clemente rookie and a PSA 10.
Clemente 10. Aaron 10. Pete Rose, I think, too. Pete Rose sold for a lot, too. The Rose was a 10.
I mean, and just to have these cards, I mean, even at the time, it must have been a difficult thing to track down 10s of these cards. These are low pop cards.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Unbelievable. Now, I don't know, what year was this when he was doing this?
Okay, so the Dimitri Young collection, this is on cardboardconnection.com. Great website. So this is what he sold it for. And this is in May of 2012.
Okay. So almost 10 years ago. Damn.
Yeah. Clemente 10, 432 grand.
So the last, where's that? The last Clemente 8 sold for 38,000. 39.6 and 8 sold for. December of this 2020. So just trying to get an idea of the last one that they have sold, an 8 sold for 39.6.
$357,000.
Look at that card.
A gem 10. I mean,
well, you look if you find that card in the 6. So the last Hank Aaron rookie was sold in actually February, about a month ago. Not even a month ago. About 3 weeks ago, a Hank Aaron rookie 8 was sold for $105,000.
Wow.
An 8.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean,
and you want to hear something? Here's something even better than that. The 8 was sold on February 27th for $105,000. On December 30th, there was one sold for $49,000.
Wow.
So if you think about it, in a matter of 2 months, half the difference. That's bananas.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole other topic.
But the whole thing about it, Joe, is just the point of how many of these are around. You could look through and you find tons of 7s, but like even to come across an 8 is just so rare. You know what I'm saying? So rare. And a 9. We're not even talking about a 9. This guy has gems, gem 10. Like, it just amazes me that they even exist for real.
Right. I mean, the fact that he hunted down these cards, a 10, a Hank Aaron rookie and a 10, I've never even heard of that before.
No.
I mean, you got to think that's a tough set. 54, we had conversations about this, how the borders go up and there's no top border. It's just an odd set. And
oh yeah, so impossible to bro. This is crazy. So there's only 2 10 Hank Aaron rookies. Bro, 2.
That's unbelievable.
There's only 25 9s.
That's ridiculous, bro.
Yo, that is unreal. When you really think about it, I mean, that baffles my mind. There's only like that dude. That's why he has his own collection. Let's just be real. Because whoever he sold that to, it's that person and one other person. And that other one that's a 10 could be like, who knows? It could just be in some billionaire's dude vault, right? Like you'll never see it anyway. So for him to have that card was a way for the world to actually see it. Let's just be real, right? For the people like me and you to say, holy shit, there's really a 10. Like that's amazing. Like there's two. Stuff like that bugs me out, man. Like out of all the cards, there's 2 10s. Amazing.
You know what else I was thinking about? Somebody's brought this up to me at my LCS about these cards that may still be around, like in these, when people in your family pass away, it sometimes takes a long time for you to go through their stuff.
My mom was a big baseball fan, right? And, she passed away a few years ago. Loved the Yanks, loved Thurman, I watched games with her. Like it was the coolest thing. I had just me and my mom, but we would sit there and watch games and she'd call me. Oh, you see, this one hit a home run. Oh, this guy, she would call me and be like, oh, this guy friggin' sucks. Why did they put this guy in last night? He blew, this guy sucks. I don't want to see him again. He can't hit. Like my mom was straight real. My mom took me to Fenway Park at 11 years old and sat in the behind the Red Sox bullpen with a Yankees jacket on, talking shit in Fenway.
Wow.
Yeah. On some legendary, and I'm 11. I'm like, Ma, sit down. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And she's just like, whatever. Yo, I'm here repping. I got the jacket. They were talking shit to her. Like, boss, they don't care if it's a woman or whatever. But she took it. She was just like, yo, I'm repping my team. She was loyal. But when she passed, I was looking through her stuff. And all of a sudden I came across, there was something in between a binder. And it was a 19, I don't even know exactly when it was, but it was a Mets luncheon dinner and had a menu of the Mets and everything. On the back, it was signature of Ed Kranepool, Yogi Berra, and I forgot who else. But like, I never even saw that. Like she never even, like, I don't remember that my whole life. So she must've got this way back in the days and just stashed it. And maybe she even forgot that it was even there. You know what I'm saying? But just to have that from her, it's like, wow. Like, and that goes to the point of what we're saying. Like when your parents pass or your uncles pass or anybody in your family, you don't know what's in there. You don't have any idea because they're so old school in their mind. I'm saving this. I'll put this away. And then they get so old that they forget they even put it away. You don't even know it's there, So that's the beautiful thing about stories you hear, you read online about like people finding stuff, man. It keeps the hobby going too. It really does.
But yeah, man, that's an unbelievable kind of thing, man. You never know what's in collections. You never know what's in someone's house. There may be, people that just have stuff in their estates that one day they open up and they find out all these cards and amazing things from the past. It's really interesting stuff, It
really is.
Yeah, I mean the Dimitri Young collection is just, it's unreal. The Banks rookie, the Musial rookie. I mean, it's like, this is just crazy. You go on to this, man. The Jackson rookie in 10.
Bro, look at that card. It's just like, oh man, that's crazy.
That's a tough.
And this guy was so ill that he just was like, I'm just copping gems. Like, I'm not even messing around with nines. Like, don't even give me the nines. I'm going to get every ill player in the game and grab them in gems. He was way ahead of his time thinking that way.
Absolutely. I mean, it's unbelievable. Just the foresight to just be like, I'm buying 10s of all these legends. I'm buying Reggie Jackson. I mean, just unbelievable. Crazy, man. That's a crazy.
That's unbelievable.
That's crazy. We can go on and on for hours about that. That's just amazing. Props to Dimitri Young.
Yeah, shout out to Dimitri Young.